Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know, guys. Everybody, I hope that I'm live right now. You guys are able to listen to me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Guys, if there is any problems with the audio or the video, please let me know. No issues. Everything is absolute fine. Audio is breaking. Is it fine right now, guys? I don't think so. The audio should be breaking anymore. Is it fine, guys, right now? I don't think so. The audio should be breaking anymore. Audio is perfect. Okay, great. Amazing, guys. Amazing. So, how was your day, guys? How was your day? How was your day, guys? Normal, nice, fine, good, great. Okay, that's amazing. So, have you guys been practicing Python? Okay, have you guys been practicing Python or till now you haven't like started practicing it? Can you guys let me know? Have you guys started practicing Python or have you guys still not practiced it? Please let me know, guys. See, everybody has college. Okay, the person who is going into Google, the person who is going into Amazon, the person who is not getting placed as well. Everybody is having college, so you cannot create like you cannot say that okay, I'm having college, and that is the reason why I'm not able to practice coding. Okay, if you're not practicing coding, if you're just coming to the boot camp, listening to what I have to say, you are not going to learn anything from it. It's all about the practice that you are able to put in, the hours that you are able to put in. So don't treat your college as like a bahana that you are able to make, an excuse that you are able to make that okay, because I'm having college, I'm not able to do so and so. I was having my college, I was interning in two companies as well as I was preparing my data structures and algorithms and my project work as well as I was able to spend time with my friends. So I have been in the same situation as well. So it's not as if you want to make time, you will be able to make time. If you don't want to make time, then even if God is able to give you 24 hours more, like if one day he's able to make it as 48 hours, still you will not be able to do anything. Okay, so do not make it as an excuse. Try to give your 100%. Okay, the more that you practice, the more you will be able to achieve in life as well. Every day 4 hours of sleep is more than sufficient. 4 to 5 hours of sleep is more than sufficient to work. Okay, drink coffee, drink tea, whatever you feel is perfect for you, that is fine. But you have to focus upon as much practice as you are able to get. Okay, see, again, I can just give you a suggestion as as your senior, as a mentor itself. It's up to you if you want to implement it or not. That is what I can say to you guys. Okay, good. So, in today's class, we'll be looking at our small project, take a break project in Python. Okay, and you will be creating this project inside of Google Colab itself. And how to submit the project, where to submit the project, I will be telling you guys after the end of the project itself. The project is extremely small, it is not that big. As you're able to see, these are all text that you guys can go through and understand the same as well. Okay, mostly as you're able to see, if I count the number of lines that are there, okay, if I just count the number of lines, it is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18. Just 18 lines of code are here. Just 18 lines of code. It's not that big of a like thing. Okay, it's a very small project. The main point, the main takeaway of this project is to learn some more features of Python. Whatever you have studied up till now, you're able to implement it inside of Python itself. That is the only thing that you have to learn in this project. Okay, it is as simple as that. You have to use only Google Colab to create the project. Do not ask me like 5 6 different platforms that can I do it locally, can I do it on Jupyter Notebooks, can I do it on Anaconda, can I do it here and there. Okay, do not do it like that. The only thing that I'm telling you guys is you have to do it only on Google Colab. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. I will be explaining the project itself. I will be going through each and every line of code as well. I will be explaining you everything, so you don't have to worry about it. It's not as if I will be scrolling and I will be saying that okay, this is the project, go and make the project itself. I'm not an evil person, I'm a good person, so I will be explaining you the entire project today. Okay, and then I will be telling you how to submit the project, where to submit the project. For submission of the project itself, you have to be a part of the Discord community. The project submission link will come on the Discord community itself. So I will be telling you guys about that as well. It will be extremely simple. You don't have to worry about it. Okay, shall we start with our today's class, guys? Please do let me know. Shall we start with our today's class, guys? Please do let me know, guys. Shall we start with our today's class, guys? Okay, great. Let me just open up the live chat on my mobile phone so that I'm able to see you guys as well. Give me a second, guys. Let me open up the live chat. I have opened up the live chat as well. Okay, and so let's get started right away, guys. The size. Is the text visible to you guys? Please let me know. Is this text visible to you guys? Please do let me know. Is this text visible to you guys? Please let me know, guys. If the text is visible to everybody, then only I will be able to start, guys. Just confirm me that, then I will start with it. Okay, good. For those, if everybody, like as you're able to see, most of the people are able to see the text. Okay, those who are not able to see the text, guys, I will just recommend you to just increase the quality of the video to 1080p or 720p. Okay, and you will be able to see the text, because everybody is able to see the text, then that means that you are not setting up the quality of the video properly. Okay, okay, great. So let's get started with the project. Now the project is a simple project itself. The name of the project I've kept it as Take a Break. Okay, so this is a particular project that you are developing for a friend of yours. So you are having a friend who studies, codes and research for hours on hand. Okay, he is like the perfect ideal student that exists. Okay, he is like, he will go to the college, he will come back, he will directly go into his room, no bullshit of any kind. Right over there, he'll just open up his books, start reading whatever assignments are there, he'll finish it up. He will open up his laptop, he'll go to lead code, he will solve some questions, he'll go to code ship in the night to solve a particular challenge itself. Then he will take up a particular course that he is currently doing, maybe on machine learning, maybe on full stack, and he will try to complete that as well. So that particular person could be you as well. It isn't possible that it is just some other friend of yours. It can be you. Okay, now this can cause a lot of fatigue. Okay, it can cause a lot of eye disorders, because as a programmer you have to sit in front of a computer for a very long period of time. Okay, so you are really concerned about him or about you. Okay, that is the main question right over here, that you are really concerned for that person. So you want to make sure that he's able to take some breaks. We are able to remind him that okay, yeah, it's done. Okay, you need to take some break of 10 minutes or 5 minutes. Okay, go and take a walk or something like that. Just stay away from the computer for 10 minutes every hour or so. So this is what you want to create. You want to create an like you want to create a small piece of code that is able to remind that person after every hour or after every few intervals of time that okay, you need a 10 minutes break, okay, then come back. Okay, it shouldn't be that you're taking a 10 minutes break and you're just leaving. Okay, just come back after 10 minutes and then continue with your work. That is what you want to create. Okay, so we are going to create a program that schedules break throughout the day to remind the user to take a break from time to time. That is our problem statement. Okay, that is our problem statement itself. Are you guys able to understand the problem statement? Please do let me know. Okay, so this entire project, as you're able to see, we are doing it in Google Colab. You have to make the entire project only in Google Colab itself. In that particular case, you can make the entire project from your mobile phone as well. You don't require a laptop to create the project. You can do it from your mobile phone as well. Those who are asking this question right now after 11 days of classes, I'm easily able to understand that they had not focused upon any of my previous lectures itself. Okay, so right over here, have you guys understood the problem statement? That's good, guys. Okay, now let's try to understand. Okay, we have understood the problem statement. What should the output be like? Okay, what should the output be like? So the output that we want to create right over here, after every 2 hours, the program should open up the browser and play your favorite song. Okay, we'll recroll ourselves or something like that, but whatever the case is, the program should open up the browser every 2 hours and play the favorite song, play your favorite song itself. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys, that this is our output. This is what we want from the program. Okay, so there's a small question that I'm going to ask to you guys, as you're able to see on the screen itself. If you were to make this program, okay, this exact same program, if you had to make it, what steps would you take to write this program? Please put it down in the live chat. And do not worry about the code. In plain English, just try to identify the steps that you would make to make this work. Okay, so step one, we will do this. Step two, we'll do that. You don't need to understand the code and everything. Okay, I don't want the code. I just want to understand that if you wanted to do this, every 2 hours, the program should open up the browser to play the favorite song. So what step, okay, what steps would you use right over here? The first step would be that to count the time. The second step would be as soon as the time hits 2 hours, then this, the third step would be that this is happening, and so on and so forth. Okay, so what will be the steps that you would be using to get this output? Do not want code, just in plain English. Okay, do not want the code, just in plain English. What would you do? Okay, so first, JB has written use a timer of 120 minutes. Okay, that's good. So first step we are taking up, use a timer for 120 minutes. Okay, so the first one we have got it, a timer for 2 hours. Okay, the first step we want to take it up as first step, timer for 2 hours. Okay, the next step, guys, what should be the next step? What should be the next step, guys? Using a loop that will repeat itself after every 2 hours. So will that be the first step, or will the timer for 2 hours be the first step? Okay, will the loop, okay, that repeats the timer every single time will be the first step, or will the timer be the first step, guys? Think about it. Think about it, guys. Will the timer be the first step, or will the loop be the first step? First will be the loop. So let us change this to 2, and let us have the first one to be a loop that we are going to have. Okay, that we are going to have. Okay, what will be the next step, guys? What will be the next step? Timer for every 2 hours. When the timer hits, what should happen, guys? When the timer hits, what should happen, guys? When the timer for 2 hours hit, what should happen, guys, right over there? So the third step will be open up the browser and play the song. Okay, open the browser and play the song. Okay, so these are the three steps that you are able to identify for right now. Okay, these are the three steps, simple steps. Okay, we don't know if this will work or not. Okay, we have no understanding. Even I'm not applying my brain right away. I know the answer, but I'm not applying my brain right away here. I'm asking it for you guys itself. I'm asking what your brain is telling you. So these three steps we are able to identify. First will be the loop, second will be the timer for 2 hours, and third will be open up the browser and play the song. Okay, these are the three steps that we are able to find out for right now. So now what is my answer? Okay, what is my answer? This is the answer that I'm able to get from you guys. Okay, so what is my answer right now? One of the possible answers that I was able to think about is, as we want to keep the break at 2 hours, so the program will need to keep track of time and do nothing during that time. So when it is like taking up the timer of 2 hours, there should be nothing that the like program is doing in those 2 hours. Okay, there should be nothing that the program is doing in these 2 hours. Okay, secondly, open up the browser and play the music. Okay, as simple as that. Open up a browser and play the music. Okay, and as we want to do this multiple times a day, so we'll put the above two steps in a loop. Okay, we'll to put the above two steps in a loop. So whatever we discussed, whatever answers that you guys gave me, is almost similar to the answer that I have written right over here, what I was able to think about. So we are on the same page. Okay, so we both, okay, you guys, okay, 1,200 people live in the chat, as well as me, are on the same page right now. Are you guys able to agree with me? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to agree with me on this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to agree with me? Please do let me know that we are on the same page with these answers. Good. Amazing. So first, let's start with writing the code of this project. Let's try to first off figure out, like, one of the major things that we need to figure out is how to open the browser using Python. Okay, we want to open up the browser using Python. How to do that? Now, in the first line of code, okay, as you're able to see, should be done on Jupyter Notebook locally. Download Anaconda and Jupyter Notebooks. This code will not work on Google Colab. Okay, this piece of code will not work on Google Colab at any point of time, because Google Colab does not support opening up browsers from the Colab notebook itself, because the code is being done on the servers at Google's end, not on your own laptop. So it will not be able to open up the browser for you. It will not be able to open up the browser for you. But like I said, the submission, okay, the submission needs to be done on Google Colab. So what we are going to do right now is we are going to download Jupyter Notebooks. Okay, we are going to download Jupyter Notebooks. So what you can do is you can just search for Jupyter Notebooks. Okay, you can go into Jupyter Notebooks right over here. Just search for Jupyter Notebooks. So what you are using right over here, okay, this is the online version of Jupyter Notebooks. We want to use this in our own laptop. We want to use this in our own laptop itself. For that, just click on Jupyter Notebooks and go ahead and install it. Okay, as you're able to see, go ahead and install it. So just follow the methods that are there. It is very simple to install Jupyter Notebooks. Just go with it. I think so, I have VS Code in my laptop already set up. Okay, so this is my VS Code itself. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to open up the file. Okay, I'm going to open up this file on my own laptop. Downloads, go to the end, and project one, take a break, open. So as you're able to see, I've opened up this particular Jupyter Notebooks in my laptop as well. Okay, as you're able to see, I've opened up this Jupyter Notebook in my laptop as well. Now, how to use it? Okay, so either you can use it via VS Code, or if you're not able to identify that, you can download Anaconda. Okay, you can download Anaconda as well. Anaconda will also help you guys out with the exact same thing. Okay, Anaconda already contains Jupyter Notebook inside of it. So you can just download Anaconda from right over here. So I'm just downloading it for you guys just so that you are able to see it. Okay, we can compile it online or not possible. No, you will not be able to run the code properly in online editors. Okay, so right over here, as you are able to see, we want to download it. Okay, we want to download the same. I will have to download it from someplace else, I guess. Anaconda download installing on Windows. Download the Anaconda installer. We are going to download Anaconda from right over here. As you're able to see, it is getting downloaded right now. It will take some time. Those guys who are doing it on their mobile phones, you can just write the code for submission itself, but to run it, you will have to have a laptop. Okay, for running it, you will have to have a laptop or an access to a desktop. If you have a lab in your college, okay, if you are a college going student, you will of course have a lab in your college as well, so you can do the project in the lab. Will give you at least 4 days to submit the project. So in 4 days, you can go to the lab, you can make the entire project right over there. You will have to copy paste it to a Google Colab to submit the project itself. Okay. So like whatever you want to do, you can do it right over there. Okay. So I'm just downloading it. It will take 2 more minutes. Just let's be patient for 2 more minutes. Can you use PyCharm? You can use anything that has like okay, so now the video will not be lagging anymore as I've already downloaded Anaconda. Okay, because as Anaconda was getting downloaded, that is the reason why the video was lagging. I think so that is something that you guys can understand easily. Now the video won't be lagging. Every time that I'm downloading something, of course, the video will be lagging. There's nothing that I can do for it. Okay, once you've downloaded the installer for Anaconda, you can go ahead and start installing it as well. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and install it. I agree. Just me. Next. Register Anaconda 3 as my default Python 3.9. Okay, install. So we'll be installing it with the default settings itself. We will not be doing anything right over there. Okay, so we are waiting for it to get installed. It will take us 2 to 3 minutes. Yes, you can install Jupyter Notebook for VS Code as an extension from like right over here. So you can go to your extensions, okay, and you can like install your Jupyter. Okay, so this is the Jupyter Notebook support for from Microsoft itself. So that will you will be able to open up Jupyter notebooks directly inside of VS Code as well. So I'll be using this. I'm just installing Anaconda for those guys who want to understand how to use Anaconda. Okay, so that is for those guys. Otherwise, you can directly use VS Code as well. Just go to the extensions and just search for Jupyter and Jupyter key map, Python. Just install all these, and that would be more than sufficient. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so now that we have done it, it's actually setting up the base environments. Again, it will take us 1 to 2 minutes to do that. Okay, while it is getting installed, we'll continue with the class. We'll not be waiting. Okay, when it's installed, I will just let you know that it has been installed. Okay, so as you're able to see right over here, what we want to do is we want to so now to open up web browser. Okay, so our main goal right now is how to open up browser using Python. Okay, how to open up browser using Python. So how to install on Mac? Just do a Google search, man. Like, just go a Google search. There will be some resources available. You will be easily able to install it on Mac as well. Okay, can we do it on PyCharm? Please do not do it on PyCharm. The reason for that is the lack of availability of Jupyter notebooks. You need to have Jupyter notebooks so that you are able to do it properly. Okay, so because we will be taking in the submissions as like your collab notebooks itself. I'll be letting you guys know how to submit the project. Please be chill. Right now, I've already told you guys, use either VS Code or Anaconda to do it. Okay, we want to make sure that the project that we are making right over here, we are doing it inside of a IPYNB file. Okay, we are doing it inside of an IPYNB file. Okay, so what we want to do right now is we want to open up a browser. We want to open up the browser using Python. We want to open up the browser using Python. So again, we don't know anything about it, so we'll search it on Google. I've already searched it for you guys, and I've put up a link right over here. So the link is for Stack Overflow. Okay, open. So Stack Overflow is basically the Bible for all the people, for all the programmers out there who don't have an understanding about what to do when they are stuck in a development project itself. So right over here, as you're able to see, the question is very simple. How can I open a website in my web browser using Python? Okay. How can I open up a website in my web browser using Python? Okay, I will be answering this particular question. That project one is not in the notes just once. Okay, I will not be repeating my answer. If anybody else is asking this, I will be ignoring that question itself altogether. We want you guys to write the entire program on your own. If we are providing you with the project and then telling you to submit the exact same project, what are you learning in that process? You are not learning anything. You are just like you are just downloading a file and you are uploading another file. You're not learning anything in the process itself. That is the reason why project one is not available on the GitHub account. Okay, it will be available after the project submission date has already passed. Before that, it will not be available right over there. The reason is extremely simple. We want you guys to type the entire project, make the entire project, not copy it. Okay, so we want you guys to understand the project itself, get a hands-on practice. Okay, so we are not going to give you the easy way out of the entire stuff. Okay, I've made you guys understand. Are you guys able to understand what I've said right now? Are you guys able to understand what I've said right now? For those guys who don't have a laptop, there are two ways to go about the project itself. First, if you have access to like a desktop or a lab in your college, so every college, no matter how shitty it is, it has a lab inside of it, a computer lab. We will give you 4 days to make this project. 12 lines of code will give you 4 days to make the project. If you have a friend that has a laptop, get his laptop to practice. If you don't have a friend, get a lab. Go into a lab in your college, get a computer for 1 hour, sit right over there after the college itself, make the project, submit the project, and then get out. 12 lines of code is not going to take up 1 hour itself. It is going to take you maximum 20 to 30 minutes, max to max. Okay, if you're still not able to arrange it, just open up Google Colab, write the entire code and submit it without running. Okay, so you have these options available. Just apply a little bit of brain, apply a little bit of IQ, that is more than sufficient. Okay, great. So like you are able to see, how can I open up a website in my web browser using Python? The question is extremely simple. I want to open up a website in my local computer's web browser, Chrome or Internet Explorer, okay, using Python itself. So let's see what we can do. The first answer that we are able to get right over here is the web browser module. Okay, looks promising. Okay, so there are different modules that are there inside of Python. Okay, just like you are having functions. Okay, so what happens right now is somebody has created as you want to tinker around. Okay, you want to play around with a particular, okay, you want to play around with the browser itself. You want to use Python and play around with the like browser itself. For that, there are so many things that you can do, but writing the code from scratch, okay, open up a web browser or to open up a website inside of a web browser or to do anything inside of a web browser itself, doing it from scratch will take you a lot of time. So some particular person, some particular brainy person has written all that code, created a package called a module called as web browser. Has created a module called as web browser. Think of this module as a toolbox. Okay, think of this module as a toolbox itself, which has all the different tools that you will ever require to play around with the web browser. Okay, to play around with the web browser. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. See, do not ask shitty questions right now. Try to understand the project. Okay. All your questions I'll be answering it nevertheless at the end of the class. Why are you asking it right now? I'm not going to answer it itself. So do not ask me shitty questions right now. How to submit the project, where to submit the project. Okay. Do not waste time. Listen to what I have to say. Understand this. You're not able to understand, even if you're copy pasting the entire project. Okay. And then in the interview, if somebody starts asking you something and you're not able to answer it properly, they'll just think you have copied it. You don't know shit about Python. Okay. And then your entire certificate has zero weightage. Or other certificates that you got through your hard work, that would also have zero weightage right over there, because you have lied on your resume. You have provided a false certificate on your resume itself. So listen to me very carefully. I'm not going to repeat it again and again. Okay. Great. So like I said, somebody has created this toolbox that has all the tools that are required to play around with the web browser using Python. Okay, instead of you creating a hammer through like a wooden stick, okay, getting a wooden stick from a tree and then getting iron from someplace else, molding that iron into a hammer like structure, attaching it right over there. Okay, so instead of you creating that tool, somebody has already created that tool for you. Now you just have to use all those tools to do whatever you want to do. Okay, so that is the benefit of these modules. Okay, so one of these modules is the web browser module. Okay, one of these modules is the web browser module right over here. And the you can just click on this and it will open. You can just search for it as well, web browser module. And please go through the entire documentation. It's just one page. Okay, read through the entire documentation, try to understand the entire documentation itself. Okay, try to understand as much as possible about the documentation. It is very important, guys. See, just doing the project isn't important. Understanding the project is much more important, guys. Okay, so try to learn about this particular web browser module. Okay, and to open this web, like to use this web browser module, you have to first import it. Okay, first you need to get that toolbox. The toolbox exists, somebody has made it. First you need to get that toolbox. You need to have that toolbox to use it itself. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. To use this toolbox, first you need to get this toolbox itself. That is the reason why the first particular statement is import web browser. You want to import, you want to tell that, okay, I want to get this web browser module so that I'm able to use it. The first line of code is import web browser, that will import the entire toolbox for you. The next particular line is web browser. Now you are using this module. Okay, now you are going to use this. Once you have got the box, now you're going to use this module. So web browser dot open, this is one of the tools that exists in that particular toolbox. Open is one of the tools that exist in the web browser module. Okay, so web browser dot open is like going to open up a website for you. Now this particular open this particular open tool that exists right over here takes in two parameters as well. So it takes in two parameters as well. The first parameter is which website do you want it to open. Okay, which website do you want it to open? And the next parameter right over here is new is equals to 2. Okay, new is equals to 2. So new is equals to 2 basically opens up the website that you're specifying right over here inside of a new tab. Okay, it will open up the website that you're specified right over here inside of a new tab. This new is equals to 2 basically states that if you want to open up this website, it should open up into a new tab itself. Okay, I'm telling you this. Now don't think, okay, so what is the explanation behind? There's no explanation. New is equals to 2 basically is defined as you want to open it inside of a new tab. Are you guys able to understand this line of code? Are you guys able to understand this entire line of code? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this line of code? If new is equals to 3, what is its meaning? Go through the documentation. That is the reason why I'm telling you guys to go through the documentation. If new is equals to 0, it will open up in the current window, in the current tab itself. New is equals to 0 has that meaning. New is equals to 2 means it will open it up in a new tab itself. Now what will happen if new is equals to 3? Search is in the documentation. Read about it. Okay. If I'm telling you everything, then what are you learning on your own? Okay. That is the main point. Developers need to understand how to use a documentation itself. Okay, that is the reason why I'm telling you guys all this stuff. Okay. So right now what we are going to do is we are going to see if this works or not. We are going to see if this works or not. Let us try to run this. Okay, let us try to run this particular line of code. Trust workspace and continue. Connecting to kernel. So it is activating Python for us right now. It will take us some time. It is activating Python for us right now. It will take us some time, guys. I think so. We'll have to update Python. It has been some time when I have done something locally right over here. I think so. That is the reason why we will have to update Python as well. Let us see if this works or not. Have to reload it. Okay, this has been done. I've been done right over here. Stop. Let's run this. Running cell requires ipykernel package install. It will take us some time to get it up and running. Okay, so we will be like waiting for 2 more minutes, guys. Okay, so it is installing the ipykernel for us. Okay, so it will take us 1 or 2 minutes. Pandit, you are late to the class. I've already answered your questions. Please somebody help MCUX Pandit. Okay. Until the time that it is getting installed, let us check what happened with Anaconda right now. Okay, so Anaconda distribution tutorial getting started with Anaconda. We have finished it completely. get started. I think so. That's done. It's still installing right over here. It will take some time, I guess. We'll open up Anaconda till then. Anaconda Navigator. Should open up Anaconda for us. Loading the environments and everything. Yeah, it will work, of course. This is a new laptop for me, so I don't do development in this laptop. I have another laptop in which I do development. That is the reason why like it is taking so much time to get everything installed. So no issues. We'll install our Jupyter notebooks from right over here, as you're able to see. You are having the Jupyter notebooks here. There's a new version of Navigator. Don't show again. We don't want that. We'll install Jupyter notebooks. Once launch. Okay. We will go to our downloads and we will download just one. Has not been sorted seconds ago. Have to search for it, I guess. FPROJC project one, take break. See if this works or not. Control. Okay, it works. So what is happening right over here is that the VS Code is taking some time. Okay, so it has downloaded. So right over here, as you are able to see, as soon as I'm running this particular piece of code, okay, as soon as I'm running this particular piece of code, you're able to see that it is opening up Google. Okay, this is the website that we told him to open up. Okay, we have told him to open up http.google.co.kr. We have told it to open up in a new tab. Okay, we have told it to open up in a new tab. So as soon as we are pressing the play button right over here, execute cell button, run cell button, it is opening up Google in a new tab for us. Okay, so we are able to use the web browser dot open method, okay, to open up Google on a new tab. Okay, to open up Google on a new tab. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. As soon as we are pressing this particular play button, it is opening up that particular website, google.co.kr, right over here, using on a new particular tab itself, because we have set our new to 2. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. I'm not able to download Anaconda. Just do a simple Google search how to download Anaconda. You will be able to do that. Okay. I even showed you the steps on how to download Anaconda. Okay. So if you are just revisiting the video, you will be able to understand it. So the next thing that we want our program is to wait for a certain period of time. Okay. The next thing that we want to make our program do is to wait for a certain period of time. Again, if you don't understand it, we will just search for it on Google. Okay, we will get to Stack Overflow and make Python program wait. That is the question. Okay, make Python program wait. The question is, I need to make my Python program wait for 200 milliseconds before polling for an input for some description. So basically, you want to make a Python program wait for a certain period of time, maybe 2 hours, maybe 2 seconds. Okay, how to do that? How to make our program wait? For that particular reason, we are having this first answer right over here. Use the time module. Again, another module we had previously. What is the module that we previously used, guys? Can you guys let me know? What is the module that we previously used, guys? Can you guys let me know? What is the module that we previously used, guys? Can you guys let me know? What was the name of the previous module that we used? Please let me know, guys. What is the name of the previous module that we use, guys? Web browser. That's good. So here we are going to use the time module. Again, another toolbox that has all the tools that you require to deal with time. For example, if you want to delay it by 1 second, okay, if you want to delay it by 1 second itself, in that case, we'll use import time. First, we'll be importing the time module and then use time.sleep 1. So this will delay your code for 1 second. Okay, it will make your code wait right over here on this line for 1 second. After 1 second only, the next particular line of code will be run. That is how you use the time.sleep method. Okay, you are using the time module and the sleep tool out of it. It takes in a parameter that is the number of seconds that you want the program to wait at that particular line. How many seconds do you want the program to wait at that particular line itself, guys? So let's use it inside of our code as well. Right over here, we are first importing time. Okay, we are importing time. We are importing web browser. These are the two modules that we need to use. These are the two modules that we need to use. Let me just increase the size. Then instead of directly opening up the web browser, we want the program to wait for 10 seconds. After running this code, we want the program to wait for 10 seconds and then open up the website. Okay, and only then open up the website itself. So if we are running this particular line of code, you will be able to see that the program will wait for 10 seconds before opening up our website. Okay, before opening up our website. So I'm pressing the button right now, guys. 1, 2, 3. I'm pressing the button. 1. As you're able to see the time, you are able to see on the bottom. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Immediately, it is opening up the website after 10 seconds. Immediately, it is able to open up the website after 10 seconds itself. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. We have integrated the time.sleep method. It makes the program wait for 10 seconds and then open up the website for you. Only then open up the website for you. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Good. Okay. The next thing that we have to do is have a loop so that the user takes a break every 2 hours. Now we cannot wait for 2 hours to check if the program is running or not. So we are taking in the break of 10 seconds. Okay, every 10 seconds it should open up the website to run the to just basically run the website itself. Okay, so every 10 seconds it should take a break. Okay, that is what we have done right now because we cannot wait for 2 hours to check it. So what we are going to do is we are going to schedule 3 breaks. Okay, after every 10 seconds we are going to schedule 3 breaks. Okay, so we are having import time, then we are having import web browser. Okay, number of breaks that you want to put, so break is equals to 3. That is the total number of breaks that we want to have. Then we are going to have for I in range breaks. Okay, we know how to create a for loop. For I in range breaks, every time take a 10 seconds, like you have 10 seconds to study. Okay, that is 2 hours to study itself. After 2 hours happens, you are going to take up a break. It will play a music for you. Just listen to the music or a playlist, whatever the case is, whatever you like. Once the playlist is complete, again the entire loop will start and so on and so forth. So let us run this particular line of code, guys. Let us run this particular line of code. Let's see what happens. As you're able to see, we have started counting time. We have started counting time right over here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. It will open up the website for us. Let's go back. Again, it has started counting 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Again, it will open up another website. Again, we'll go back. It is again started counting 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. It will open up the last website for us. And the code has been completed. The code has been completed right over here. Now, of course, what you can do for fun is that if you're having google.co.kr, you can go to YouTube. You can just search for Rick RIC Rick roll, and we are going to take up Rick roll right over here. Yeah, and we are going to Rick roll the shit out of it. So we are going to take it up, we are going to paste it right over here, Control V for this, and save. So after overwrite, so after every 10 seconds, okay, after every 10 seconds it will rickroll at the end. Okay, so we can do that as well. As you are able to see, it will again start counting, and we'll just reduce the voice, otherwise it will just tear up our ears itself. We don't want that. So it will just start the rickrolling every 10 seconds, and somebody will get rickrolled, whoever that person is. Okay, so that is the main point, guys. That is the main point. Okay, so it will run for one more time. It will rickroll us one more time itself, so we will wait for that. Okay, and that's it. As you're able to see it, we are rickrolled once again. Okay, so are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. What do you do for minutes? Okay, if you want to have it for minutes, then you calculate the number of seconds that you have. You want to calculate for hours, just calculate the number of seconds that you want to have right over there. As simple as that, guys. Okay, as simple as that. Okay, so now for 2 hours right over here, you just have to calculate the number of seconds. So 2 into 60 into 60, that is how you'll be able to calculate the number of seconds that exist in 2 hours. Okay, and that is how the entire code will work. Okay, now when you're creating the project, the only piece of code that you need to write is this particular block. Okay, in the project, this is the only piece of code that you have to write. You don't have to write anything else, only this particular part of the code, nothing else, guys. Okay, so your Google Colab, and at the end, how you want to submit the project is, you want to open up a Google Colab, just search for Colab right over here, open up a new Colab notebook. Okay, so give me a second, guys. It is taking 2 minutes. Okay, it is taking some time. Once you have opened this up, I want you guys to open up a notebook. Okay, I want you guys to open up a notebook, and we'll be opening up a new notebook right over here. Okay, we'll be opening up a new notebook right over here. So let me just decrease the size. Recent, Google Drive, GitHub, upload. Cannot open it up live. So what we are going to do is, we are going to open up a new notebook. Okay, right over here, as you're able to see in files, you're having the option of new notebook. So it will open up a blank notebook for you guys. Inside of the blank notebook, I want you guys to specify. Okay, let it open up. Okay, let it open up right now. Okay, for practicing, for creating the project, you can use whatever you want to do. For submission of the project, this is what you have to do. Submission of the project has to look exactly like this. There is no questions whatsoever. Follow the exact same procedure. Okay, the name of the project, you have to change it to your own name, your name that you want to showcase on the certificate itself, the exact same name. My name is Shaurya. Then if you are having your surname as well, so hyphen Sinha. Okay, that is the name that you should be putting up right over there. Please do not put up your forefather's name, your father's name, your grandfather's name, your maternal uncle, paternal uncle's name right over there. If your name is too large, just keep your first name itself. Do not attach your second name. If your name is, because you need to understand that on the certificate only, there's only little amount of space itself. You cannot put up an entire novel as your name. Okay, so whatever name that you want, think about it. Okay, and put up your first name and your last name only. Once you have done that, inside of the code itself, you just have to write this code, nothing else. Okay, import time, import web browser, breaks 3 for I in range, blah blah blah. Whatever link that you want to have, that is up to you. Okay, whatever link that you want to put it up right over here, that is totally up to you. We don't have a say in that. Okay, once you have done that, what you need to do is, you need to click on this particular share button. Okay, there's a share button on the top right corner. Okay, share. You have to click on this particular button itself. It will open up a portal for you guys. You guys need to change it from restricted. Okay, you guys need to change it from restricted to anyone with the link. This is something that you have to do. If you're not doing this, your project submission will not be considered. Your project submission will not be considered if you're not doing this. Okay, if you are doing anything else, if you're submitting anything else, your project submission will not be considered. We will not even open up the link as well. I'm telling you guys that. Okay, so please follow this exact same process. Anyone with this link, okay, you need to change it to anyone with the link. Okay, once you have done that, then you need to provide it the editor access. You need to provide the editor access right over there. Okay, anyone with the link and then editor access. Once you have done that, then I want you guys to click on this little copy link button. Okay, I want you guys to click on this little copy link button. This is how you will be able to create the, you will be able to get the link itself. Okay, are you guys able to understand the process up till here? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand the process up till here? Please do let me know, guys. The time as well, you can specify it as anything. Okay, you can specify it as 10 seconds, you can specify it as 2 hours, whatever you feel comfortable, you can do that. Okay, that is not an issue. We are not going to check that. Okay, we are going to check whether your code is proper or not, as simple as that. Once you have got this link, again let me just open up the YouTube itself. Give me a second, guys. So this is the video that you're currently watching. Okay, this is the video that you are currently watching right now. Okay, this is the video that you guys are currently watching. As you are able to see, I want you guys to go to the description of this video. I want you guys to go to the description of this video itself. Inside of the description of the video, you will be able to find a link to our Discord channel. Okay, you will be able to find a link to our Discord channel right over here. As you're able to see, this is the link to our Discord channel. Okay, let me just zoom in. This is the video that you're currently watching. This is the description of the video that you're watching, guys. This is the video that you're watching. This is the description of the video that you're able to see right over here. You have to click on this particular link to Discord channel. Okay, so I'm just copying the link address. You have to click on this particular link. Okay, I'm opening it on my own account. You have to open this particular link up. Go to site. Okay, go to site. So it will, you have to accept the invite. Once you have accepted the invite, you can just create your account and whatever the case is. Once you have done that, okay, once you have done that, right over here, okay, right over here inside of the notice board, okay, inside of the notice board itself, we will be putting up, okay, we will be putting up our, so follow this channel. On this notice board itself, we will be putting up the link to submit the project. Okay, on the notice board, we will be putting up the link to submit the project tomorrow morning. Okay, by tomorrow morning, we will be putting up the link to submit the project. That will be a Google form, guys. Okay, that will be a Google form. I'm going to provide you that as well. So that will be a Google form. Let me just show it to you guys. FORMS forms. And just open it up. Project submission, Google Drive, machine learning. We'll just make a clone out of this. We'll make copy. So today is 29th, okay, 29th, 30, 31 and 32. On 32 night, it will be closed. Okay, so 32, okay, not 32, okay, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. That is 1st of November itself. 1st of November 2022. Okay, and the name of this particular thing is Python for beginners, complete 7 days, Control C, Control V. So your last date of submission, okay, your last date of submission will be 1st of November, guys. That is more than sufficient to write like 5 lines of code. Okay, if you guys are able to, if you don't have a laptop, I will suggest to get a laptop from your friend, or to use your college resources or from your neighbors or something. If you still don't have it, just write the code and submit it. Okay, so 1st of November 2022, you have enough time to submit the project. 29, 30, 31 and 1st, okay, midnight, just to be like very clear that the submission will be on 1st of November 2022 midnight itself. Okay, and as you're able to see down below, okay, as you're able to see down below, the collab link, okay, the collab link that we copied from right over there. So we don't want the GitHub link, we'll just have the collab link right over here. Okay, so the collab link that you copied, okay, I told you guys to the entire process, how to share and then go into change it to everyone with the link, and then change it to like editor access, then copy the link. That link you have to paste it right over here. That link you have to paste it right over here, guys. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. See, I will not be repeating anything because this is a record, this is a video itself. This video will be made available for you guys for your entire life, and you will have to revisit the entire video to like watch it again and understand it again. I've told everything in this video, so you don't have to worry about anything. Okay, and this is the attendance form as well. Okay, for this particular, because the attendance, with attendance, you're only going to get the DevTown certificate. The Microsoft, the Google certificate are going to go along with your project itself. So this is the attendance certificate as well, guys. For attendance itself, if you are filling this up, you have to submit the project. Okay, because it's just 5 lines of project, man. Like, you can do that. Again, you can also upload the project on LinkedIn. Okay, I will just show it to you guys. Whatever project that you're creating, you can record a small video or a screenshot of it and upload it on LinkedIn. Many of the students have uploaded it on LinkedIn as well. Let me just show it to you guys. Give me a second. So for example, this is a Google Drive clone that we worked upon. So as you are able to see, this particular person, Ayush, has posted the thing on. So hello everybody, I have successfully completed my project Google Drive clone. He has also provided the link to his project as well, so that everyone can see that. This is the images of the project that he created, okay, along with the code that he had written right over there as well. Okay, he has used his mobile phone to create the entire project, so that's also amazing. The point being that you guys can also do this. Why I'm saying this, like, it's not compulsory. Okay, it's not compulsory, like you are able to see in the form that we have created. Okay, this particular field is not compulsory, but if you are doing it, just provide us a link to the same, so that we are able to go over there and comment on your like LinkedIn post as well. That is the main thing that we are asking it for. Again, this is not compulsory, this is totally up to you guys to do it. Okay, this will help you guys to show off that you are currently working on such so and so projects and you are learning so and so things. That is the reason why we have suggested it to you guys. That is totally up to you, okay, to figure it out. Okay, so I've told you guys from where you're going to get this link. Okay, so this, I'm just going to open up this link, send link, shorten, copy, and you will be able to get it on the Discord channel. Okay, you will be able to get it on the Discord channel. So I will mail it up as well. Okay, SK Kanishk, subject project submission on Discord, link Python bootcamp project submission. Please post it on the, what is the name of the channel, notice board. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. So notes will be available for lifetime. Yes, notes will be available for lifetime. You don't have to worry about it. Are you guys able to understand up till here, guys? Please do let me know. The link for project submission is only available on Discord channel, nowhere else. On the notice board, it will be available tomorrow morning. Okay, only on the notice board it will be made available tomorrow morning. Nowhere else the link will be provided to you guys. So that is one of the things, okay, that you need to keep in mind. Okay, So nowhere else the project submission link is going to be provided to you guys except the Discord channel on the notice board tomorrow morning. Okay, and you have up till the 1st of November midnight to submit the project. Okay, there's a long time to submit the project as well. The next particular thing is about certificates. So the certificates, I will tell you guys about the certificates as well. No issues in that. The certificates will not be sent, okay, for the next, like, just think about it. I provided you guys with the project submission link today. Okay, it is going to end on the 1st. Okay, it is going to end on the 1st of November. Okay, 1st November midnight. That is when the project submission form will be closed. After that, our team will take in all the submissions. It will take them 1 week. Okay, so that is till 8th of November. Okay, till 8th of November, it will take us 1 week to check all the projects. Okay, all the projects, calculate all the attendance and everything. And after that only, after 8th of November, okay, between 8th of November to 14th of November, we will be sending the certificates. So the certificates will be sent to you guys between 8th of November and 14th of November. It will not be sent to you guys before that. It will not be sent to you guys after that. Okay, you will be getting these certificates between 8th of November and 14th of November. So don't come and ask me questions, sir, I didn't got these certificates. You will not get the certificate. The certificate are going to be dispatched, okay, on the email addresses that you guys have used for your attendance and your project submission. Okay, between 8th of November and 14th of November. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Good. The next thing that you need to keep in mind, guys, is while filling up the Google form. Okay, this is the Google form that you guys had to fill. Okay, so this is the Google form that you have to fill. The email address that you have to use, okay, right over here, needs to be the exact same email address that you were using for your attendance as well. Okay, it cannot be anything else. You have to use the exact same email address that you were using for your attendance as well. Please not change the email. If you are changing the email, your attendance will not be counted. It will be 0. It will be 0 if you're changing the email, guys. So please make sure that the email is the exact same email while submitting the project form that you have used as your attendance as well. The second thing, again, when you're putting up your full name, that means your first name and your last name. Do not put in your entire like family tree right over there. Put up only that much name that can come on a certificate itself. We have seen people writing like 15-20 words right over there. Just use 2 words, your first name and your last name. If that is also way too long, use your initial and then your last name. That's it. Okay, please do not put in your family tree right over here. It will not come on the certificate, and we are not going to issue any certificates again. It's an automatic process that happens. We are not going to issue any certificate once again. Okay, please, are you guys able to understand this? Yes, it is mandatory to complete the project because it's just 5 lines of code itself. Just 5 lines of code. You cannot even take time to write 5 lines of code. What are you going to do? Okay. And if there is a little bit of problem with your attendance that 1 day or 2 days is here and there, you don't have to worry. We will take care of it. We are not evil people. We are very like smart. We are able to identify when people are really coming to the class and if there was any problem and they are not able to come to the class itself. So you don't have to worry about that. That we will take care from our end itself. Okay, the project submission form will be only and only on the Discord channel. I've already told you guys the exact position will be on the notice board tomorrow. Okay, it has already been there. Kanishk has already posted it up right over here, so you guys can go to the Discord channel and get the project submission link from right over there, guys. Okay, it has been made available on the Discord channel. It has already been posted on the Discord channel itself. Okay, so attendance, for today's attendance you have to submit the project. For today's attendance you have to submit the project. There is no other way. Okay, so if you're not doing the project, you just want the attendance, go to the Discord channel, just fill it up in the link, just don't paste anything, you will get the attendance for today. But I will still suggest it's just 5 lines of code that you have to submit. Just write that 5 lines of code and get the project submission certificate as well. Okay, if you don't want the project submission form, just go to Discord channel. The attendance sheet, the attendance link is also the same. Just fill it up instead of writing the project submission link. Okay, instead of writing the collab link right over here, just put up I don't want the certificate. That's it. Okay, okay, are you guys able to understand this? I've already provided the project submission link on the Discord channel, guys. Okay, great. So thank you so much, guys, for attending this entire boot camp. We will maybe meet in some future boot camp or something like that. Okay, have a great time ahead, and thank you so much, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you.